Now on Thursday, I mailed off my racketeering, or the complaint for my racketeering lawsuit against Lieutenant Micheal Palmer, Maysville Police Department, president of the local FOP lodge. I said that he was able to cause me harm in other states because of his membership in the fanatical order of psychopaths. Well, they say fraternal because they think of themselves as family, like the Manson family or the Gambino family, only they're crazier than Charles Manson's followers, and they're nowhere near as law-abiding as the Gambino family. Now, interesting thing, after mailing that off, I've noticed ever since then that I have a faster than normal heart rate. Now, I have to ask Palmer and his little cronies, if you're watching this, well, you will be, haven't you guys figured out that trying to kill me backfires? Of course you're not smart to figure that out. You're cops. You're in the one profession where they refuse to hire you because your IQ is too high. And isn't that a great idea when you're hiring people who are going to have it at their discretion whether or not to kill people or shoot them? Only the government would hire like that. But, of course, who runs the government? Politicians, basically clueless trust fund babies who make Paris Hilton and the dumbest of the Kardashians look like Jeopardy champs. They're not exactly brilliant people themselves. Now, here's the thing. I guarantee that the trust fund brats have asked guys like Palmer to deal with other people who have known about and talked about their corruption and their crimes. Now, here's the thing. I mean, first, before I left for Cincinnati, I had the odd chest pains appearing every time I thought about reporting them, and now it's the fast heart rate. So I can also guarantee that if someone wanted to look at heart attacks suffered by people who had complained about local corruption here, there would be a pattern that didn't fit statistical norms. The numbers would be off a bit. And I can guarantee that if they really looked into that pattern, they could find dozens of murder victims. I would guarantee it. Now remember, I wouldn't have to point that out, but because of Lieutenant Micheal Palmer of the Maysville Police Department, president of FOP Limestone Lodge number 5, I don't really have a choice. So that's what has happened. Now, here's the thing. If you wonder who would look into it, the thing is, you don't know. You don't know who would look into it. Because during all those times when I've had the battery out of my phone, you don't know who I've talked to, or what phone I've borrowed to call who, or what letters I've sent out to whom. And, well, I'll give you one little hint, one little tip here. This will clue you in just a little bit. Some of the letters have names of people that I know to be your rats on the return address. That was real easy to do in San Diego, too. They have all those homeless shelters and the day center there. So much turnover. Cincinnati, pretty easy, too. Lots of apartment places with lots of turnover. Of course, there's a place around here, lots of turnover. And even if they didn't, are the post office workers really going to memorize every name with every address? No. So, now here's something to think about. If you are one of those people who's likely to have your names on one of these letters, they don't know for a fact that that information came from me and not you. And at least the MPD doesn't. And the guys elsewhere, like the ones they're contacting through FOP, they sure as hell don't. So, your name's already out there. That means nothing to lose by going ahead and talking.